Hello, it's me again. What we're going to do today is replace this radio for a aftermarket one. This is the stuff that you will need for this job. So obviously the radio, I've chose to go with Sony as the model. So to do this job you will need, as I said, the radio itself, the panel that goes around the radio, you need the antenna adapter, okay. Then you will need the power cable adapter that goes from a big socket to aftermarket sockets. That's the part number. I got these from, I think it was Amazon, and I got this from Amazon as well. I will put the links under the video for all this. First thing that you're going to do is remove this panel to get to 4 screws in each corner. So that's what I'm going to do now. So to remove this panel, all you have to do is just pry this from underneath. Try and get something plastic so you don't damage this bit. As you can see, I did one side. There's a clip, if you can see the clip right there. So there's one on this side, which is very stubborn, doesn't want to come out. Okay. To take them off, you will need a Torx screwdriver. I think this one is T15, but I think you need T20 for this, as this one is a bit loose, but as you can see it will do. I think you will need T20 screwdriver. Okay, once you get all those screws off, you can just pull this radio out, and in the back of the radio you will see antenna cables and a power supply plug. There's a little push button on the bottom of these plugs, so you just squeeze it together, comes out. And for the power cable, if you turn it around, you have to squeeze these 2 parts, and it should come off like this. Push it and you'll just slide off. So you set this radio aside. Okay, I'm back. So as you can see, my car is a kind of a mess, but let me explain. Okay, so in this harness there was a red wire and an orange wire disconnected. So the red wire is, it says on the cable, it says switched life. So you need to connect this to a switch life from the ignition. So what I've done is I've removed the closest thing to the radio, which is the heating controls, and at the back of it you've got a plug, and the white and red wire, the first wire, is the switch life wire. So that's where I've connected. As you can see, I've split this and I've connected the wire there, it's just to test. I'm gonna solder this as well and tape it. And as for the orange wire, this is for illumination. This is for when you turn the lights on and the radio dims. So this I've run, basically it took me quite a while to find where I can connect this to, but I just went to the light switch. So obviously I went in there at the back of it, run the wire, as you can see it's there. I'm gonna obviously cable tie it somewhere so it doesn't move like this. And I've took my light switch out and I've tested it when the light comes on and off, and the white and blue wire, this is your illumination wire. So as you can see, I've spliced this as well and I've connected it, and obviously I'm going to solder this as well. So yeah, and now when you turn the lights on, it dims. So yeah, in there you also have the parking brake, which I'm not sure if I will connect. If I do, then all you have to do is connect this to a positive wire. I'm just going to tidy everything up, solder those two wires, tape them, put everything back in, and show you how to put the radio back in. So yeah, so as you can see, I've soldered them together. Let's see if you can see, soldered them together, this one and this one. So I'm just gonna tape everything back, put the heating control back, put all the panels back. So yeah, I'm gonna do this off camera just so it doesn't waste time. Now what I'm going to do is, you see this green wire, it says parking brake. I'm going to just bypass it by connecting it to the negative wire, which is the black wire here, this. So as you can see, I've connected it to the negative, I soldered it and I taped it. So I also cable tied it. I didn't cut this wire. You can cut this wire if you're doing it this way, but I didn't, because maybe one day I will just decide to strip this and do it the right way, but this will do for now. Here you've got the reverse in, so that's for the camera, which I'll be installing later on, but for now we're just gonna use it as it is. So yeah, so next thing you're going to do is you're going to put all the wires in there, take your adapter, line it up. So this is in, it's all secured. So I'm going to fix the radio. I'm going to fix the radio in the bottom cutout. So this comes with a little storage compartment. I'm just gonna push this in. I'm not going to use it because the screen will go here, so it's just there to cover the hole. Now take your wires out. So that's your power cable, that's your antenna cable, and this is your microphone cable. This radio have DAB radio, but at the moment it doesn't come with the DAB antenna, so I will have to get the antenna myself, and then I will be connecting it to the radio as well, just so I've got everything running. So yeah, so now what we're going to do is we need to get this bracket of the radio. So for now I'm just going to disconnect the screen so I don't damage it, and take this off. You need to take this plastic bit off, but be careful it's very fragile. That radio comes with 2 keys, so you just slide them in. And this will allow you to just slide this down. So that's the second one. So you just slide this in as well, in between there, slide in, and then you can just slide this down. What I had to do is take a little file and file the sides, just a little bit, not too much, and it's in now. Now you're going to have to take anything pointy, like a screwdriver, and you see all the stubs, you have to basically bend them in. Not all of them, just see which ones meet your plastic thing. And just slightly bend them in. Okay, so I finished. So you've got one there, 2 there, here and there, this, and 2 on the side. So now it's secured. So now we can just connect your radio. So we've connected everything. Make sure everything clicked in. So now you're just going to push all the wires in. Not sure if I can do it with one hand. So yeah, all the wires in, and just slide your radio in. Make sure it clicks. So as you can see, I've raised it up by 1. Don't worry about this screw missing, as I just wanted to test fit it, and then I'll be putting the rest of the screws back. So I moved from 1 to 3 as well. To do this, you've got 1 more screw on the top to loosen, and then it will just slide back. Slide up. That plug would slide back. So yeah, now let's see how it looks. So that's how it's going to fit. So you've got this much gap at the back. So now what you have to do is slide this in, this plastic bit, slide this all the way in, then take your 4 securing bolts, which will, as I said, go in here. Once you put these screws, you're gonna move this. I'm not sure if I can show you this. What you're gonna do later is move this back and cover all this, and put this screw last.